Hello and welcome to this subclass. Thank you for staying tuned. I must commend you that you are doing amazingly, and we have to the eighth subtopic or attribute in this series. And in this subclass, we are looking at as a leader, you should be able to offer opportunities. And when there is no space to offer opportunities, create opportunities. Now, everyone wants to grow. Everyone wants a platform for them to excel. It doesn't matter how minute your team is, it doesn't matter how small your team is. The truth is, as a leader, you can always create and offer opportunities. For instance, it could be in a team of an IT team, and the hierarchy you made there is the IT manager, and every other person is an IT system administrator. As a leader, if you have IT system administrators that have stayed so long in that space, maybe 2, 3, 4 years, and you know that there is no other position for them to attain, on your own, you can create virtual opportunities. Give them new titles, give them salary increase. Just call them senior IT sysadmin, call them assistant IT manager, call them technical lead. Now, what this means is you are creating opportunities for them, and what this gives them is um, more or less in their psychology, in their mind, is that they are starting a new role. They have a lot to offer this time around. That is why it is very, very essential to create opportunities. People become redundant when they keep doing the same thing like machines. But once you make them understand that you are expected to do something new because of this new platform that you have been placed on, it's like a renewed vigor, it's like a renewed energy that has been put in them, and they want to give more. Everybody wants to stay in a place where there are opportunities of growth, and only leaders can create them. Leaders can actually keep people in one position, even if there is a growth pattern, and leaders can actually grow people. As a leader, grow leaders within you, and you can thereby doing that by assigning them more responsibilities. There will always be space for opportunities as a leader that wants people to grow. Like I said, you can, if this is not already outlined, if you have the opportunity to map out new organogram, new growth pattern within your space, fine and well, make that possible. And if there is none, you can create virtual opportunities. The essence, okay, I have seen a leader that created, for instance, within the IT space, created head of infrastructure, head of network, head of hardware and inventories, head of user support, and other software support. Now, within this space, you now have heads, and this makes, for instance, the head of infrastructure focus more. It could be within the sales department. You can say head of online sales, head of offline sales, head of returning customer sales. You make these people more and more focused. You make them bear new challenges. They want to go and understudy what this role entails. It's not far. They are doing the same thing. Nothing has changed, but you are giving them a new purpose. They want to understudy what it means to excel as head of infrastructure. They want to understudy what it means to grow, to bring out more sales as head of online sales. You see people, because you've given them a new title, head of offline sales. They want to understudy what it means to excel as head of offline sales, and because you have created this opportunity, people have a new vision. People have a renewed mission. People have new plans, new goals. It's like you've given them a new blood, a new energy to run with. But if you keep them at the same pace, it doesn't matter how much task you give them, multitask you expect them to deliver. They are still going around in a circle. And that is why you see employees, for instance, they are getting tired with their job, they are getting bored with their job. So give your employees, or give your subordinates, give your followers a reason to do more, because they will get more platforms to excel. Everybody, um just like the biblical example, one was given one talent, one was given five, one was given 10. To whom 2 and 5, to whom much is given, much is expected. You cannot give receive more opportunities and not deliver, and you will not even be giving more opportunities if you are not delivering. That is the essence of creating opportunities. It also makes you a better leader because you are able to manage people. You are it's more or less having like various leaders under you, and for them to grow would be easy because you are um building leaders. It's the success of a leader is not just during that tenure, but it's after they've left. Who succeeds them and how does the person perform? It's how did you transfer your wealth of knowledge? How did you ensure that your transition process was smooth? How did you put in process? This is why when you are able to create opportunities in that plan, you're able to create process. So imagine an IT manager that already has head of infrastructure, head of network, head of hardware, head of user support. Once issues are coming in, you know how to channel them. Imagine a sales manager having being called out by the management team, why we not making sales online? He doesn't need to worry too much. He already has head of sales. He just need to online sales. He just needs to call his head of online sales. Let's look at the statistics. Let's look at the data and then pull out our results from there. He's no longer working alone. He's no longer working in isolation. He's working with somebody that is dedicated to the core. And when the person does well, you can make the person regional head. Now, this, like I said, don't necessarily have to be spelled out or aligned with HR if the capability is not there. You can make this virtual. The employees understand this virtual. You tell them this role is within our department, but whenever a call is made, you are the one to answer for it. It's still a great opportunity that you are handing over to these people. These people can actually go to their LinkedIn pages and then change their profile heading and say, I am head of infrastructure. And that is what this person actually majors on. I am head of online sales. I am head of offline sales. I am head of marketing. I am head of social media platforms, all within the same conference. So you see that you are giving people to be their best. You are bringing out this inner energy within them. So as much as possible, don't keep people within the same space. A leader that is afraid of his followers to grow would never grow, because growth for any human is not tied to any other human. People would always grow. So that is why it's essential to give people that opportunity. Don't be scared of people growing. Don't A leader should. That is why in a nation, a president is not always the richest person. He's not scared of the richest person. He's not scared of the most intelligent professor in that country. He's not scared of anybody. He is the president. He has a role to play. He leads the people. Everybody maximize their potential. That is how he is a good president. That is how you are a good leader. When you give everybody within your team, it doesn't matter how much result it makes you a better leader. So if you're having leaders within you, if you have grown good leaders, successful leaders within you, it makes you a super leader. In no short distant time, you see yourself being given more responsibilities because you are doing a great job. So, one attribute a good leader that want to effortlessly lead people is to be able to create and offer opportunities. Everybody wants to work in an environment where they will be offered opportunities. And that is the essence why nobody wants to sit down and fold their hands. Once I am committed to a goal, it means I want to give my best to it. And how can I give my best to it? Is to be given a platform to showcase it. And that platform is the opportunity. Ensure that people don't stay on the same role for more than 2 to 3 years. Find a way to create a new platform for them. Find a way to create new opportunities for them, to the extent where they're able to stand on their own, take decisions on their own, make them mini leaders under you. Make them so that you don't have to micromanage people under you at all times. They're able to deliver when you are there and when you are not even there. It makes your own job easier. So ensure that you're able to create this plan, this pattern, this growth process, this platform, and these opportunities. Thank you, and see you in the next class.